No, 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 no. Dubai isn't a country. Dubai is just a city inside United Arab Emirates. And please note, it is also not the capital city. The capital city of United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi. Welcome back. So in today's video we'll be discussing about the realities of living in Dubai. Please note it up front that this video is not meant for those of you who are living in Dubai for a long time. It's specifically for those who are looking into coming to Dubai, or for those who just came to Dubai newly and they are like, they are still wondering what Dubai is all about. So basically, these are the questions that I've been getting from people based on my experience over a decade that I have been here in Dubai. And so if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly subscribe by clicking on the red button, smash that like button and click on the bell notification. This will help you to get a notification so that when next time I make a video, you will be the first one to get notified. And also for my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, 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 no. Dubai isn't a country. Dubai is just a city inside United Arab Emirates. And please note, it is also not the capital city. The capital city of United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi. So Dubai is just a city in UAE. Oh, that's an interesting one. Not really. I would say partial, as my Arabic isn't that good. You can say I speak Arabic partially, like 20%, 25%. Actually, it's an English-speaking country, since it has to do with expatriates from all over the world coming down to this place to work. So it's an English-speaking country. So even as much as you can't speak Arabic, trust me, you can still move along. But it would be better, like you would go miles, you would go extra places if you can speak Arabic. And that was what pushed me, that was what motivated me, to learn the language. But if you don't speak the language, it's also okay. But trust me, you will go miles, like you will learn more. You will go into places where other people can go if you can speak the language Arabic. I would say that would depend at the time of the year that you are here or that you are planning to be here. Like from October till like April, as in October, November, December, January, February, March, April, the weather could be quite okay. Like you can call it like winter because it's cool and everywhere is just nice. But during the heat period, which is like summer, that is like from May till September, trust me, is quite hot. But in as much as it's quite hot, you're not going to feel it because basically you are in your room, in your accommodation, in your house, in your apartment, which is locked with AC. And from there, it's either you're picking a taxi, you're picking a bus or the company bus or any of that, which will take you to your destination. Inside all of this, we still have the air condition and cooling system in there. And then when you get to your place of work, you're working in an office, in a building, you're working in the mall, you're working in a eatery, anywhere you are working in the United Arab Emirates is still also locked in with air conditioning, so you wouldn't really feel the heat. You wouldn't feel it, except for those who are working outdoors, like the construction workers and all that. But trust me, the weather is very, very fine. During the summer, it's May to September, and during the winter, which is cold, it is from October to April. So we just have like two seasons, hot and cold. I would say yes, it is relatively safe because I know majority of people, like, they are pulling down into this country because of the security reasons. Everyone is saying it's a safe country. It's a safe country because you don't experience much theft. You do not experience much break-in, burglary, picking pockets on the streets, and there have been stories like recently, I think like some months ago, somebody left a huge amount of money in a taxi, and the taxi driver had to get the money and return it to the police, and the police had to look for the owner, and then they returned the money back to the owner, and this was actually a Nigerian driver. So many more other taxi drivers refund, money, lost money that they find in their car. And when I say money, I don't mean small money, I mean huge amount of money that comes in dollars. So that's security measure, that's a security wise measure is quite okay here. So it's a reason why a majority of people are flocking into the country. But also, you on your own part wouldn't say, because the security measures are being put in place to ensure there are no thefts and everything is going well, means that you should be careless. For example, you have an iPhone, you can just drop it on the table in the public and walk away to the washroom and come back. Of course, what do you expect? So you have to take care of your belongings. Your belongings is in your possession. You are in custody of your own possession. So handle with care and keep it safely. Trust me, it's fun. It's fun because you're going to be meeting different people. This is a country where people from all over the world, expatriates, come here to get a job. So of course you're going to meet people of different nationality, you're going to meet people of different background, you're going to meet people of different ethics. So you get to know more about their cultural background, you get to know more about their ethics, you get to know how people from a particular ethnic group behave, what to expect from them. That way it will make you socially accepted. It will help you to know how to mix with people of other nationalities, and that way it will improve your sense of reasoning, because your sense of reasoning is now expanded, because now you get to accommodate other people. So you grow and you become wiser, and you know a lot more about life and about people and their ethnicity. It's tough. That is the plain answer. It's tough. If anyone tells you that the working condition here in Dubai is soft, like it's just easy to go, no way. It's tough. But trust me, you are going to be paid for it. Like in Dubai, you work so hard for your money, you work long, extra hours. But what matters is at the end of the day, you will be paid. I mean, your money, what you get in your pocket at the end of the day is what matters. You work hard, you work long jobs, you work difficult jobs, but at the end of the day, you get paid. So that would, you wouldn't feel the stress of working hard or for working for over extra long hours, because you got your money. Yes, you can, but not in the public. Actually, there are specific places, like there are designated areas where you can do this, in the clubs, in the bar, and these ones have license. There are also some licensed stores that have the license to sell the alcohol, but in as much as you have the freedom to get these alcohols from this designated area, that doesn't mean you should get drunk and do stupid things on the road, like fighting, go naked and stuff like that. No, you only get yourself into trouble if you get drunk and you go fighting and doing silly or stupid things on the street. So when you are in these areas, just don't get drunk. Just take a moderate one, or preferably take it to your home and drink it at home and stay safe. I would say the driving here is cool. The driving here is really cool, because the way they built the roads in Dubai, the traffic is less. The traffic is less because there are many turns into many areas, and they are very, very prone to giving fines to people. And as a result of this, it will make you to drive carefully, because of course you don't want to pay fines, so you want to do everything rightly. And yes, women can go for driving. Women can go for driving as much as the men can go for driving. So if you are a female and you're looking into coming to Dubai, or you're here in Dubai, you do not know what is happening, but you would love to drive as a woman, do not be scared. just go to any of the designated driving school or driving institute, make your registration. At the end of your driving, get your car and start driving. Trust me, it's quite easy, it's quite interesting, and it wouldn't be as difficult as driving like back home in your country, because really they have good roads here and driving is really, really nice. Oh, the answer to that is no. No, 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 no. Not everyone. Not everyone in Dubai is rich. Also, it depends on the kind of job. The kind of job that you're doing. It depends on the position, that you are holding in your office. Basically in Dubai, there are like two classes. There are like two classes of people. The ones who are earning like big salaries, because they are in top positions, and then the ones who are getting lower jobs because they are in they are doing low profile jobs. And in as much as you're doing low profile jobs and the salary isn't big in the Dubai standard, trust me, by the time the majority of them send this money back home, it actually comes out huge, due to the exchange rates. And like I said earlier on, because you're working for long hours and because you're working difficult jobs as well, it gives you so much money at the end of the month. So in summary, even though you are working for a big company, or you're working for a small company, you're working for a multinational company, or you are working as a manager all down the grassroots to a cleaner, a laborer, trust me, by the time you send the money back home in your country, it's really a huge amount of money. Oh, that is quite expensive, really. It's quite expensive, but also I believe that over time, with time, you stay in the country over some months, get into a year, you get conversant with the country, you get conversant with your environment, and as a result, you would have, found out means and ways to make life easy for you. For example, in terms of accommodation, maybe when you came new, you never knew how to get cheaper accommodations. You can get cheaper accommodations by going for a studio instead of taking one big flat and only you staying in it. You can go for a studio. Now they have bed space, partitions, and also now they have flat sharing. You can come up along with your friends, and all of you can decide to, take a flat and share. You and your friends can decide to share a room. Then in terms of transportation, it depends on you. If you want to go with a taxi, it's fine. If you want to go with the national bus, it's also fine. But trust me, the national bus is way cheaper than the taxis. So like I said, you always find a way to move around. In terms of groceries, there are some malls where you get discounts, like there are some fixed days in a week where you get slightly lower prices, especially during the weekends. So during the weekends they might do like discount sales because it's weekend. So you can schedule your grocery shopping till the weekend time when they'll have discounts in the stores, and of course you can purchase and save more money. You will always find your way, trust me. There is a lot to do. There are lots of interesting, amazing places for you to go. You can go for tourist location in different tourist attractions. You can go to the desert. You can go to the safari. You can go for shopping in Dubai Mall, which is the most luxurious mall in the world. There you will see the aquarium, you will see the dancing water, the fountain. You can go to Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world. And of course, we have Burj Arab, which is the only 7-star hotel in the world, and many more. So it actually depends on you. Yes, you can, just that you might not be allowed to take them everywhere you go, as there are certain areas you are not permitted to take your pets. You can take them to the parks, you can take them to to the streets and all of that. But for example, you cannot take your pets to the restaurants. And even when you're taking them to the parks, to the street, they have to be on the lead in case your pet is a dog. It's not allowed for them to be roaming around the city, across the street. Although for cats, I think I see them roaming all over the country. So your pets have to be registered. They must have taken all of their vaccines and all of their medicines, and you have to be ensure they are healthy and always on their leads. Depending on where you're coming from and depending on what you are looking at, there are different types of school. We have Indian schools, we have British schools, we have American schools. So it depends on all you want. We have private schools, we have public schools. So you can make a selection from these ones and check which of them befits you, like which one of them you are able to comfortably walk into. Like I said, depending on where you're coming from and what you are looking at and what you can afford. But in either of the schools, they teach well, and I think the curriculum is just okay. I see lots of students, I see lots of students around here, and trust me, they are quite smart. And so this brings us to the end of today's video. If you think this video has been helpful, or this video is going to be helpful to someone, please kindly give a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in another video. Take good care and bye.